Hi crafty friend, it's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today I'm going to make a nurse appreciation card, and I made this card specifically for a hop over on Instagram. So depending on when this card goes up, that hop might be happening already, or you might be able just to take a look at the finished card at the end of this video, and you can go ahead, find it on my Instagram and hop along. It's a just for fun hop with some of the awesome designers on the Pajama Crafter Stamps design team, and we just made this as a fun appreciation card for the nurses in our lives, right? And I'm using this sweet nurse stamp from Pajama Crafter Stamps. They have a ton of stamps on their website, actually, and this little gal is perfect for a nurse style card. They have a whole stamp set that's actually a very large stamp set called Saving Lives One at a Time, I think is what it's called. It's really, really cute. And there's an EMT on there. There's male, female. One guy's even holding like a little needle, like in a little injection. It's really cute. So I figured let's use this sweet nurse gal here. She looks like she's ready for surgery with her gloves, her mask, and her hair and her little booties. So she's all ready to go. And I figured I would just go in with some of my alcohol markers and color her to look kind of like she's wearing the scrubs, right? So some blues for a lot of these pieces. And then I'm going to go in with some of my teal color markers and color her that way. Now I am using alcohol markers. I like to color dark to light. That's just my jam. And I have been trying to get better at alcohol marker coloring. So the best way to get better is to practice. So here we are practicing together. So again, light to, or dark to light. That's just what works for me. So her little pants and her gloves and her mask are all going to coordinate. And she is going to pop because I'm going to pair this stamped image with some fun pattern paper that I had in my stash that is super colorful and a fun die, a fun sentiment. It's going to be lots of fun. Now I have gone ahead and scan and cut her out, and I think that that is just like such a fun thing to do, is to use your scan and cut, because it is a very, it's an expensive machine to begin with, but it does, I find, save me quite a lot of money because you don't need to buy a whole bunch of dies if you have the scan and cut. Just saying. All right. You might notice I changed from the Altenew markers to the Ohuhu markers. I love saying that. Ohuhu. Because I did buy a whole pack of Ohuhu markers that are all skin tone colors. I think that my Copic markers that were brown, like all of the browns, were just so dry. I thought I need skin tones and I need them like yesterday. So I did buy the Ohuhu skin tone pack and I love it. I am having so much fun coloring all these little fun characters. Pajama Crafter Stamps has so many cute people. If you like coloring people, or if you were intimidated by coloring people, try doing it. The only way to get better at something is to keep going. Imagine if, like, pick a task that you do every day. Like for me, most days I drive, but I never would have been able to drive if I never practiced. Or I enjoy baking bread, but I never would be able to bake bread if I did not try, right? So this is me telling you, you can do it. You just got to try. And I think coloring people is just like super, super endearing. When you give someone a personalized card like this, their face lights up for real. And they do have, on the Pajama Crafter Stamps website, they do have quite a lot of like occupational stamps, if you will. And they keep pumping out cuter and cuter stamps, like so cute. Yeah, really enjoying it. All right, look at this die. I love a circle on a card. But this one is super cute because it has all these little poked out areas. It's called Circle Peek-a-Boo die. And like I said, I love a circle on a card. So I went back to my tried and true hole punch and hole punched out some of the scraps of my pattern paper. Now, you might notice a little awareness ribbon over on the corner there. That awareness ribbon is also from Pajama Crafter Stamps, and I thought about using it on this card as like a pancreatic cancer nurse, because I know that it has to do with orange, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it didn't end up going on the card. But I would like to encourage you to cut up your stamped images. What? Yes, we're going to do that here today in this video. So first of all, I did that with my stamped sentiment. It says, "Not all heroes wear capes." And my Scan and Cut actually cut that out for me, which happens sometimes. Sometimes it's lovely and it cuts out my sentiments like I want them, and sometimes it doesn't. So that's okay. But today it worked out really well because I want my sentiment to be kind of like artful and kind of go from top to bottom instead of being straight across. I love sentiments that are straight across, so don't get me wrong, but this time I wanted my sentiment to go right next to my character, my little nurse gal, and I wanted it to be separate words. And my Scan and Cut happened to do it for me, so yay, Scan and Cut. I need to name her because actually I think it's a him. It's a him. Why? I don't know. But Scan and Cut, I'll come up with a name. Let me know in the comments. Do you have any ideas of a name for my Scan and Cut that is a male name? I would love to know. So strange. Okay. Now I did take a scrap of blue cardstock and put it behind my peekaboo die. I think that this is one of my favorite circle dies that I have in my craft room. And I'm peeking out some of that blue color from behind the peekaboo area. I just love how that looks. It also kind of looks like stained glass, just super elegant, and I'm here for it. Now I have another circle on top of that to have my little nurse gal rest on, and I have popped up all of the sentiment there with some foam strips. And I popped my nurse up with foam strips. Now here's the other part where we're going to cut our stamped images by hand. We're not fussy cutting, friends. So those of you who don't like fussy cutting, it's okay. Stick with me. We're just simply snipping. Okay, we're snipping. And we're snipping some of these little branches to make our own little branch cluster. This branch is also from Pajama Crafter Stamps. It's actually a very beautiful and elegant stamp set. And not that this card isn't beautiful and elegant. I mean, I don't think I would call it elegant, but I do think it's pretty and sweet. It's pretty and sweet, but not beautiful and elegant. But that stamp set is very beautiful and elegant, and it comes with some sympathy stamps. So I hear it all day, every day. Sympathy, sympathy, sympathy. Everybody needs a sympathy card, unfortunately. So if you are looking for a good sympathy stamp set, that is the one to get. It's called In Our Hearts Always. And it comes with this sweet branch. And this branch is so ridiculously versatile. I can't even begin. Okay, I will begin a little bit. So here we are using it on a nurse card. I saw someone on our team use it for a bow for a Christmas ornaments to hang off of it. It's perfect for creating a circled area for a critter, like a bird, to be on. Having the sentiment go in the center, or cutting it up like this for a focal point. I mean, it's really great. Now, this time I actually took my colored pencils and I colored that with my colored pencils just for funsies. Now I'm adding beautiful little rhinestones. These happen to be from Pajama Crafter Stamps as well. And just sticking them on all over, because I think that is just extra special to add sparkle. And this is a very more is more style card. So of course we're going to have extra sparkles on there. Do you see the teeny tiny little purple hearts I have added to this card? Remember my Scan and Cut before? Yes, my Scan and Cut, he cut out these hearts from when I was stamping and coloring my wedding cards. I made a lot of wedding cards. Speaking of characters, they're really cute. But Though the wedding card has these little hearts that are all around the bride and groom, and the Scan and cut out the hearts. So I thought, why not use them like an embellishment? Isn't that sweet? A stamped heart embellishment. And everybody loves a heart on a card, right? Okay, next I am going to add all of my little rhinestones on, and I'm just using liquid glue. Now, these rhinestones really catch so much light. It is amazing. And it just kind of draws the eye in, right? Obviously, our gal is the star of the show, but the embellishments kind of tease your eye around the sentiment, and it just makes for such a sweet moment on the card. So, happy Nurses Appreciation Week, day, month, honestly, year. Let's be real. Nurses are fantastic. So, thank you, nurses. And let me know what you think about this card down in the comments. And if you liked or learned anything here today, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today, and happy shopping if you head over to Pajama Crafted Stamps, and be a blessing. Bye, crafty friend.